So let's jump into Slay the Spire and see what's up. I'm here to continue the downfalling, the falling down. I think everybody now is at Ascension 2 except for the Snecko. So there's plenty to work on here. And I figure maybe I'll just go up the list again and start with a slime boss and see how far I get. Also, we gotta unlock the alt arts again because computers. That sounds about right. But yeah, let's make that happen. It's blue-black still? Okay. That's a reasonable set of colors for Urtai. I don't disagree with that. Obtain a curse for a rare colorless card. Or a rare card. Or I swap out my relic for a boss relic. I really like this relic, though. I like relics that heal. So we'll take a rare card, I guess. What is my rare card? What's my direction today? Unplayable if you have negative strength. Lose 2 strength, gain 2 potency. Okay, so we're focusing on slimes and strength boosts. Whenever you consume slimes, you get a strength boost. So we're just focusing on slimes. Anything that gives us more slimes... Or, commands. Slimes and commands. That's the run today. The run today is slimes and commands. You ready? Also elites, because relics. Everybody loves relics. Where's my elites? How are my elites doing today? 3 elites down this path? And then a fire in a shop? That seems pretty good. This is 1 elite and 2 fires. And then a fire in a shop. This is a fire and 2 elites. But then not an extra fire. This is 3 fires, 2 elites? Okay, I might take this path instead. 3 fires is a lot of fires. And a shop. I guess this is like 2 fires, 3 elites? Or, no. This is 3 elites, 1 fire. This is 3 fires, 2 elites. You know, that's probably worth it. That's probably worth it. We're going to take this path down. And then head left here. And hit 3 fires and 2 elites. Sounds like a good time. Alright, great. Good talk. Do I need to smith up now? I probably want split smithed up. That seems like a big deal. I guess it's the same value. Corrosive Spit becomes free. Tackle does more damage. Liquidate becomes 3 potency? That's a lot of potency. Maybe it's just the ruby key. We'll figure out the rest later. I mean, we are going to hit 3 fires, so that's exciting. Get some potency in there. To get my goop back. Need some healing. Can't play it. I am at negative strength. Yup, that's accurate. That's alright. Slimes will win the day. Oh, split exhausts. Makes things harder. Add 4 random 0 costs to your hand. Oh, neat. Well, I can't help but notice that none of these things help me do the thing. Unfortunate. Extra goop is nice. I don't really have any goop right now. Some goops, some blocks. Blocks are good. I actually kind of want more defensive cards if I'm going to be relying on slimes to do all my damage. If I'm going to have negative strength all the time. Oh, good. I just have a kill here. That's great. Strong licks. Oh, I forgot that they add to your damage, too. Oh, that's so good. Gain an intangible. Neat. It's a split! We have a split. Alright, we're splitting. Ladies and gentlemen, splitting is occurring. Seems like a good time to slurp. I can't believe that's the first time I've said that card name out loud. Oh boy. Did the split come with bananas? Yeah, it's B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Am I blocking here? Am I taking 12 damage? Let's not take 12 damage. Alright, and then becomes 8 damage. You're already gooped. That becomes lethal. I love lethal. Kill him. Now I don't have an attack. I kind of have an attack. I'll just block? That's a kill. Whatever, sure. Lose a slime slot in exchange for 2 strength and 2 dex. That is dex. I don't know that I could afford to lose a slime slot, given that I am trying to make a lot of slimes and get potency value. So I guess we're not growing. 10 damage to a random enemy for each slime. Absorb all slimes. I would rather slimes stay out. Deal 5 damage. Consume. Gain block equal to the enemy's goop. I guess so, but you need more ways to goop up enemies before Leeching Strike can be good. Is this a skip? Feels bad. If I didn't already have the other card, I would absolutely take Grow and start leaning into that. But I want to do the thing that the rare card's doing. I'm clearly being punished for taking a rare card by not getting anything that plays well with the rare card. Get slurped, buddy. I can't! I can't! It lasts for like a second and a half, and then I break down. I'm ascribing motive where none exists. I'm human, alright? That means I find patterns wherever I can. It's not about being correct. It's about pattern matching. Yet more schlurps. It's too much. Exhaust a card, gain licks equal to its cost. Oh, that's really sick, actually. And it's free? What? How does this card get better? This card's amazing. Yeah. I'll take some quick snacks. We are breaking the ruby. Very mild improvements to my quality of life. And then we will improve... Still exhausts. All of these splits are exhausting. Why they gotta do that? Could they instead not do that? That would be ideal. 3 licks. That's a lot of licks. I think an extra card sounds pretty good here. I want to take this path down with the elite, so we're going to go this way. Toxic Egg or Sapphire Key. Well, I'm going to be getting a lot of skills. So I guess I'll take the Toxic Egg. This is a good time for it. Early. Early is a good time for Toxic Egg. Okay. That'll become a lick. Alright, well, here we go. Time to do things. This is a skill. That's unfortunate. Slimy Elixir. Goop is extra goopy. 4 random 0-cost cards. This is probably worth it. Everything is skills? That doesn't sound like a good time. Oh, Elixir skills! Oh, no. Guess what wasn't worth it? This is gonna hurt. This is gonna be real rough. My whole deck is skills. Yikes. Goblin Knob, the worst. Alright, so this is only going to last one more turn. So I guess I can defend here and not feel too bad about it. I should have slurped. Start of your second turn, gain 14 block. Cool. Aha! We found a split! It's an absorb, but it's also a split. Sure, I'll take it. Apply 9 goop to target enemy at the start of each of its turns. That's pretty dope. Am I resting? I like Tempting Fate. I am extremely greedy. Pretty standard, really. Ah, it's these idiots. Now we got a Torchhead Slime. Dope. Gains damage from your strength. But what if my strength is negative? I should maybe have ooze drinked there. That would have been good. We can afford to be a 1 less strike here. Because the important part of this is you die. And then we have 10 block every turn. Do in fact have block. So I'm curious if this cares about negative strength. It does in fact care about negative strength. Well, there you go. Maw Bank. Deal 8 damage, heal 4 HP, and if they're gooped up, you do it again. That's neat. Apply 4 goop, gain 4 block, draw a card. Draw a card? Oh yeah, because it's the sampling lick. All of these licks are dope. 15 block and 1 blur for each slime, absorb all slimes. Absorbing all slimes seems like a thing I don't want, all things considered. Alright, let's make this net positive for Torchhead Slime, just in case. This doesn't even work. Apparently it'll let me play it, but I don't have anything to absorb, which is irritating. So I guess we'll do this. This'll kill, so that's good. Let's get my HP at least a little bit back. And I guess defend? This is gonna hurt. I am actually just going to sit here and defend. Because I want to... Oh, well. I wanted to get more Heart of Goo value, but I guess that's not how it's going to go. Leech Energy is pretty good. I think I have a decent amount of goop now. Leech Energy is probably worthwhile. Play the top card of your draw pile. Repeat for each of your spawned slimes. Oh, that's neat also. Play 3 random cards out of my deck? Sure. I'm in. Maybe not immediately, though. Repurpose, sure. You are currently gooped. I should tackle. That worked out pretty well. Apply 3 goop. Hey, it's another split. We're splitting. More splits. It's what I want. Do I burn the Maw Bank here? Presumably I could fight the dude and not burn the Maw Bank. Don't have that many souls to spend. Yeah, let's fight the dude, and then depending on what they have, I'll probably err on the side of not burning the Maw Bank. Get schlurped, buddy. Still funny. Ooh, caca. Love it. I did it. I used a potion. I got value. I got value out of a potion. Are you proud of me, Dad? Holy crap. I'm doing piles of damage here. This was pretty good. Wow. I'm mildly, at least mildly impressed. Deck's actually coming together. Ooh. Do I want Gorilla or Mire? Mire is the one that no, Mire's the one that goops. Gorilla is the one that AoEs. Yeah, I'll take the goopy one. I'm a fan. Card removal is cool, but maybe I want to keep the Maw Bank alive a little longer. What is this? Membership card. I'll pass on it. Like, there's stuff I would take, but I actually think I want to save the Maw Bank till the next shop. So I'll leave all of this as is. Move on with my life. And continue getting value. Draw me some cards. Wow, this is pretty poor, actually, all things considered. I guess I'm going to draw another card with a sampling lick. Okay, sure. There it is. Now I actually am spending all of my energy. You get extra gooped, and... Why do I have thorns? Are you giving me thorns? Spiky slime. Yeah, alright. Oh, I should have attacked one of them. I should have gotten goop value. Damn it. Chomp. 15 block. Oh, yeah, prepare. Oh, prepare. Do I want to prepare? Do I want to prepare for Slime Crush? I don't think I'm ever doing Slime Crush, but maybe I want to prepare. 2 energy, draw 2 cards is pretty good. And it's not like I give up anything for that. 2 mana for 15 block is pretty reasonable. Sure. Alright, what's up, buddy? Whenever Ironclad generates a status card, a duplicate is added into your discard pile. Unfortunate. You are trying to deal me some damage. Can't say I'm a fan. That was the wrong card. Well, it worked out, I guess. Ow. This is gonna hurt. Definitely would like to defend here. Oh, I was already well defended because of the Horn Cleat. Horn Cleat. I didn't think about it. Should have thought about it. All defense, huh? All defense, no attack. Gain 5 block for each card exhausted. Okay. That's a lot of block, actually. You are gooped up. And I am blocked enough for this. I could prepare. I like that idea, actually. And then my slimes will go to town. Slimes have gone to town. Town has occurred. I'm not liking where I'm at here. Please get weaked. Deal a little less damage than that. I guess I just play my whole hand here, don't I? Well, it's gonna work out okay. Everything's here is fine. No problems. Now I got Burns in my deck, and he's dead. Cool! We did it! Douse in Slime, 1-2 combo. When you split, return this from the discard pile to your hand. Okay, that's a thing I'm doing relatively frequently. Slaver's Collar. Yep. Yeah, I'll just take Slaver's Collar. That's fine. Sounds delightful. Alright, we definitely want to hit some of these shops. Unclear if we want to hit them early or, like, whatever. Oh, we're taking this path, so I guess that restricts some of our choices. God, look at these elites. Delightful. This is pretty valuable. This is a pretty good path. Hit this elite on the way down. I guess that means this is the only shop we can get to. So I should go there, even though it's a little early, a little earlier than I'd like. I think I would have liked to have hit this shop. But it can be time. I'm okay with that. Command? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, here we go, buddy. Aw, I don't have a split. Rude. Barely have any damage here. Oh, this counts as an elite fight, too, so the Slaver's Collar is doing the thing. Alright, take some damage. Now we split. And then we do it again. And then I Slime Brawl, I guess? Because it does something. And I'm enough blocked that tackle is good here. Great. Man, this game is so good. I'm really happy with how well put together this game is. Probably eat the prepare. Oh, so many licks. Eat the defend, all things considered. Okay. Get him! I feel like they could have gotten him a little bit more than they have currently got him, but... Okay. Is what it is, I suppose. There's some amount of getting. Poof. Alright, that just means we'll have 1,000,000 souls the next time I hit a Urchin Shop, because we'll kill him real quick. More splits? Is it the right time for splits? I don't want anything else. I think it is, in fact, the right time for splits. Alright. I don't care about tackles. Kinda don't care about this. 10 damage to a random enemy for each slime. Absorb all slimes. No. That gets rid of all of the things I want to be doing. Centennial Puzzle, not that big a deal. Meal Ticket, okay. Start of combat, gain energy, and add a void into your draw pile. I don't really like the start of combat things. It's probably Evil Within? Evil Within. Why Evil Within? I thought this was Downfall. Have they changed the name of this mod on me? So all I really want here is card removal? I might as well just pass again and keep building up money. Receive Apparition. Oh. As you continue your descent, thick black smoke begins to billow out of the ground and walls around you, coalescing into 3 masked forms that start to speak. Another puppet of the heart, I think. Agreed. It always sends the weakest pawns. You notice an oversized grin as the third addresses you. Would I like a taste of their power? As a slime boss, I would like a taste of everything. 150 souls for an apparition, 1x apparition, or 5 apparition, which is a lot more apparition, for half of my max HP. This seems actually probably worth it. I mean, there is a real card in that I can get in my deck, like in color, that just gives me intangible anyway. I think I don't care. I think I'd rather keep the money. And then the plan is here, but we can go through another question mark to get there. Ah, found another shop. Well, that's nice. Wow. Really not accomplishing a whole lot here. The deck is a little bit too defensive, maybe? I don't know how that could be possible, but it maybe seems to be the case. Kaka! Love you, little guy. You're doing great work out there. Got him! Alright, now I have all the money in the world. It's definitely time to start spending some money. Yet more splitting, yet more splitting. Split hard. Split every day. Additional copy of a card in my deck? Whenever you consume. We are doing a little bit of consuming. More block is good. Exhume all lick cards. That's a lot of lick cards. Command twice on a tackle. That's fascinating. All right, I'm done with giving up my value. Do in fact need to start doing things here. Do I want an additional copy of a card in my deck? I could actually double my liquidate. I don't have a lot of sources of strength, but I do have a lot of splits. I could also just double my split, for example. None of the cards up here are particularly impressive. Goop Armor seems like it's good. Just generally seems like it's good. Whenever you attack something that's gooped, you gain 3 block. It feels good. Feels like a card I want to have in my deck, maybe. Like, even though I'm mostly doing split things, I've also got a lot of goop, because goop is good defensive abilities, like Schlurp. More Schlurp, more better. Mr. Howe, thank you very much for the raid. How are you doing? Welcome, Mr. Howe and friends. I'm going to have to assume that you were playing some Spire. How did your run go? Am I doing it? Am I doing it? It's not quite what I want to be doing, but I guess they can't all be split cards, can they? Oh, you were playing AVP! Excellent! Did you catch some of my earlier Autonauts streams, or you just went through, like, people who had played Autonauts in the past and hosted? Man, okay, so I have been playing Autonauts versus Pirate Bots because it's been amazing. It's been a fantastic game. I'm happy to see that other people are enjoying it as well. How far along are you? How many of the best mates have you defeated? If any. Tell me of your Autonauts versus Pirate Bots experiences. Rated me when I was playing Autonauts. Oh, yeah, I did that for a while too. Hello, also Dark Wolfie. Welcome. The slime emote is super cute. All right, I'm gonna bite the bullet on this goop armor. We're gonna do it. Maybe it's even worthwhile. Maybe. Still not sure about this mirror, but everything else I think probably good. And there will be more shops eventually, but for now, elites and relics. This will definitely be a good idea, he said, confident in his decision making. Oh, nice. It's totally a good idea. Very early in, not much progress. Space is set up and defended, though. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, it's a good start. I mean, you gotta start somewhere, right? Having a base and defending it is good. That means you have time to do other things later on. Get gooped, I guess. Caw-caw! Did you just kill yourself on my spiky slime? Good job. Good job. Well, you're definitely falling down. Bruiser in. Get wrecked. Bruiser in. Get wrecked. All of the wrecking. Wow, that was really smooth. Yeah, that's cool. Are you enjoying it so far? I know it's definitely streamlined from the Autonauts experience, so you maybe don't get quite as much spread of the tech tree and different things that you need to automate. But then that all the defense stuff kind of makes up for that. There's sort of more stuff that you do there. Shape of Puddle. Oh, Shape of Puddle's more expensive than Apparition. I see what the problem is. It's like the third puddle that's been offered me, though. Maybe we should have been taking puddles. Maybe we could have just been intangible all the time. Haunting Lick says draw a card. We just take it. 0 cost says draw a card. I'll take that card. Is that a full block? That is not yet a full block. However, it is likely to be a full block sometime soon. Oh no, I can't goop armor. Sad. Alright, I guess I'm taking damage. I might be able to avoid taking damage here, actually. Prefer AVP because it starts a lot quicker. That's true. That's really true. It ramps you up. You start with a bunch of like early tech, and it kind of dumps you into a position where you don't need to discover as much, and you don't need to work as hard to get some of the extra techs afterwards, which is nice. Really enjoying applying what you've learned from Autonauts into this without the slog of growing from Mark 1. Yes. Yeah. That absolutely fits. Alright, let's not take damage here. That's the plan. I did it. I have found out how to not take damage. Yeah. Go slimes, go! Nice. You enjoy castle building? Oh, okay. When did they remove the cosmetic floors and walls? I know that's never been a thing that I've been super excited about. The whole cosmetic stuff. Like I was not about decorating my base, I was just about functionality. So I was actually a little irritated that there was no functional reason to build any of the extra walls and floors, that they were literally just cosmetic, despite being thousands of times more expensive. So I'm not as bothered about that stuff, but you're one of the beta knots. Ah. Oh, fascinating. Okay, so content that I literally never saw. I understand. Copy on top of your draw pile. That's kind of neat. Opening tackle or another quick snack. Once again, it says it's cost 0 and it says draw. So I think we just always take. Never not take. Incense burner is kind of neat, but it's like the 1 out of 6 on incense burner I don't know how to value, so I'm just going to take the sapphire key. Because I do know how to value sapphire key. It's a sapphire key. Yeah, the floors have always provided speed boosts. But to not in AVP they actually tell you how much they provide. Actually, the floors don't provide speed boosts. The tracks do, the roads, which are sort of 2 different categories of flooring, even though they're all flooring. Does this get... It doesn't get cheaper, but it does get more blocky. Okay. I can get behind that. Yeah. So the sandy path, stone path, yellow brick path, all of the ones that are like roads or paths or tracks or whatever are the ones that make you go faster. And, in AVP, they're explicit about it. It's part of the tooltip. It'll say, like, this makes you 15% faster, this makes you 30% faster, or whatever. So, yet another aspect of quality of life that they've included in the game. I do really, really like what they've done in Autonauts versus Pirate Bots with all the quality of life. Oh, boy. Oh, these are some jerks. Big old jerks here. Why does a giant slime need a campfire? Because it's cozy. Look at that little hat. You think this slime is not going to appreciate the benefits of coziness? Who do I go after first? I know there's an answer. I know there was a correct answer to this. And I don't remember what it is. I think it's the one with the net. I think they're the scariest. But I can never... Alright, well, let's just assume it's the one with a net. And, go with that. And I'm going to need a lot more block than I currently have. So we'll do that. You take some damage. And then we'll also split. And deal you some more damage. And then we'll also split. And deal you some more damage. And then Slime Brawl? Try and get some extra value? I guess we're exhausting cards now. That's fun. You gonna give me a lick for it? Love it. Alright, let's see if we can get you dead. I think we're there, because the repurpose gets me the card back. Superb. Won't be able to stick around. Ah, no worries. I understand it is bad form to raid and run, but, like, honestly, every time I end stream, I do that. So, you know, I don't blame anybody else. By the time you're ending stream, it's because you got places to be, or you're just done. So I totally respect it. Anyway, thanks for dropping by. Thanks for sharing your community with me. Thanks for dropping people over here. And, see you around sometime, hopefully. Alright, so... Who's next? Who's next over here? This idiot, I guess? This one is doing debuffs, and this one's just hitting hard. I think we'll hit the Taskmaster. That seems reasonable. Alright, slimes, do slimy things. We get that goop value. Got him. Ancient tea set, I suppose. Is the slime in the base game? So the one of the big things about Downfall is it takes a lot of the bosses or elite enemies and turns them into playable characters, which is what the slime is. The slime is one of the Act 1 bosses. Another goop armor or more splitting? More splitting. More splitting. I do like splitting. More splitting, I think. Haunt him. Lick him. Get him licked. Well, if I want licks, this is the way to do it. Snack first? Snack first. Eat this, defend. Lick 'em! So what are we actually doing here? I guess we're just splitting. Nice. Pretty valuable. I have to do a little bit of blocking here, I suppose. No, I don't! Horn Cleat has delivered. Another slime brawl or more splits? More splits. Thank you for asking. Man, 1-2 punch being free is very important, so I'm glad that card stayed free. Extremely lucky. Dark Wolfie, I'm gonna guess you've played some Slay the Spire, but maybe have not played, the fan-made expansion. Was that correct? Am I fully blocked? I'm sufficiently blocked? Or at least a little blocked here. Myers the goopy one. Can get some licks. I guess this command just kills, huh? Got him. Play the top 3 cards of your draw pile. What a potion. And now is the time for skipping. I've got a deck. We can do some skips. I should have drawn first. Would have been smart. Do I want all 3 blocks? Do I want all 3 blocks more than I want a bruiser? That's a question. Gonna draw another card here. Block 15. I think I would rather full block given the opportunity. Let's see what my random specialist is. Oh, I see. Do I have decks? How did this get to... Where did I get block from? You gotta go as well? Alright, well, no worries. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for sticking by for as long as you did. And, have a good night. Something has changed the numbers, and I don't know what. Alright, well. We are now pretty fully blocked. So I guess I don't need to worry about it too much here. $16? Okay. Oh, but now I'm taking some damage. Rude. Sure. Play some cards. Oh, fascinating. Okay. Leeching slime. Leeching slime is what is giving me my value here. That's good. Do like me some leeching slimes. Nice. Captain's Wheel. Wow, we're gonna get the trifecta. 2 out of 3 so far. We just need the anchor. Well, it does cost 0 and say draw a card. Maybe more Mire Slimes? More goopy slimes? Splits are really good. I might have enough splits. Unclear if that's true. Unclear if that's possible. Given that they exhaust themselves, they're not going to stay in my deck for more than 1 cycle. On the other hand, this does cost 0 and say draw a card. Hard decisions. Take the split. Really do just want to be splitting all the time. Thank you for the Dex. Dex is some pretty good value. Extra command. Command harder. Alright. Definitely Goop Armor here. Yuck, what a hand. This is unfortunate. Okay. I think I'm gonna need some kind of benefit here. So let's fire something off and see what I can do. This does nothing for me. Very unfortunate first turn. Alright, let's do some sampling. Get that strikeout, I guess. Immediately liquidate. Begin this business. Well, this is going to hurt a lot. That's cool. All of the splits. Not, this is, but still no combo. I want my combo. Keep some of my splits, I guess, for the future turns. There we go. Now we can get into business. Now business is occurring. God, it's so good. It's so good. Whenever you play 6 cards, deal 6 damage to a random enemy. That seems like a thing I am likely to do. If I see more 1-2 punches, that's what I need now. Like, I'm probably good on splits. I just need more 1-2 punches and maybe some more block licks, because those are cool. Consume command twice. That's an idea. Getting extra commands on my cards? Definitely better than a strike. Do need to start getting rid of cards. Is this worth taking? That's the real question. It's already upgraded, so maybe it is worth taking. Purely because it's already upgraded. I think it's probably not worth taking, though. It's not a 1-2 punch. Like, we really just want more 1-2 punches. Get leeched! Yeah, go leeching slime. I should have prepared. That would have been smart. Would have been smarter. Ow. Do not need to defend here. What I need is 1-2 punch. Very nice. I'll just take more splits, I guess. Taking a little bit of damage here. It's fine. Probably not worth block potioning. So it's got to be this one, right? Yeah. Because I saw the card draw wear off. There is some damage happening here, but I am fully blocked, so we can burn the defend. Which means I'm doing everything I ever wanted here. This is perfect. Nothing but splits and 1-2 combos. Beautiful. I'll do that every day of my life. Feels good. Good damage. My 8 strength? This is silly. I don't know which one is real. Well, not that one, apparently. $30 damage, huh? Rude. Sure, this can be where I full block. I don't have any attacks. I can't actually differentiate here. I guess this was the real one. I see that vulnerable. I wonder if that means that this is, by definition, the real one? Maybe? Unclear? Anyway, we just win here. So that's cool. I'll take that. Absorb all splimes. Split into a random specialist for each. Command them. Exhaust. That's sick. Tiny house. Potion, souls, HP, card upgrade. You can no longer smith. I'm not doing a whole lot of smithing, actually. Fusion hammer might be worth it. Replace the Heart of Goo, heal 3 HP, up to 15 each combat. I'll just take the extra energy, I think. Seems worth it. Alright. Where are my elites? We got 4 elites down this right side path. It's completely locked in. It's completely separate from the entire rest of the branch. And it's 1 fire, 4 elites. Okay. There's some shops over here. I do like shops. I'm in a good place right now for shops. But at most 2 elites. Right? This is 2 fires, 2 elites, 0 shops. This path over here. And this path is 1 fire, 2 elites, but as many as 2 shops. That's... Honestly, I have the money. Like, let's get higher value relics instead of just random relics. That seems okay. If I could get, like, a shovel or something, I would like to be able to dig at my rest site. That seems better than... Hey, it's the anchor. Okay, all this is garbage. I might take the anchor, just to complete the trifecta. Gain a potency. Oh, another mastery purpose. Yeah, okay. Alright, what do I not want in my deck? I do still need to be able to strike in order for Goop Armor to be valid. So we can start getting rid of some of these defends. I have good defensive cards, I think. Starting with block is just so nice. I'm not too worried about either of these, and none of this is relevant. What? 14 souls short? Unbelievable. I came in here with 640 souls, and I still don't have the full 333. I should be paying attention to this, shouldn't I? I should be like, oh, I need to keep at least 333 souls as I go through the first couple of question marks. Because it's probably going to be the... Someday. Someday I'll figure out what I could do here. Someday. Oh yeah, give me the relic. Sentries being sentries over here, that is all right. How rude. The next turn is going to be enormous, which is a thing I like to see. I like enormous turns. I like big turns, and I cannot lie. Mass repurpose. Caca. Oh, look, I've won. Tungsten rod. Yo. That's very nice. There's some cool combos with this bit. Split leeching, absolutely. Every day of my life. Prevent the next time you'd be damaged an enemy attack, absorbing your leading slime instead. I don't think so. Giria, solid. Goop Dweller. At the start of combat, split into a bruiser. That's neat. Reduce the... I've already got that tiny bowler hat. Maybe a tiny football helmet is a better choice. We gotta take the Giria, because I got nothing to do at rest sites right now. Which means I can't really do anything else. Rip. I'll choose a specialist, though. Alright, and we're still aiming for the elites, I think, is the plan. Because relics. Frozen egg, not that exciting. Attacks for 10 to all enemies each turn, but skips every other attack. Attacks for 3 and causes you to draw a card. Attacks for 4 and applies vulnerable. I do like drawing a card here. So now I can play everything. Get schlurped. It's too silly. I can't get over it. Hump. No summons, huh? Just attacks. Alright, well, if that's how you want to do it, get dead. Or a Calcum, I think is never going to provide me any value, but thank you anyway. More splits? Always more splits. Good values. Yo, I will probably take this. That's pretty rad. I'll fight myself. That sounds like fun. What's up, Slime Boss? I know how you work. Yeah, let's just immediately liquidate then. And applies weak, doesn't matter. AoE. Attacks for 6 damage, gains damage from your strength. Sure. Gorilla Slime is 3, so 6. It'll be 18 damage, putting him at 71. Fine. What? It attacked 4 times? Why did it attack 4 times? That's unfortunate. I actually didn't want it to split at 65. Oh well. Don't absorb me! Well, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but there was always only one way this was going to end. Completely unfair. Level up! Actually, yeah, we probably do just take that. That seems pretty good here. Explore an event, search for a relic, hunt down the merchant. Maybe not hunting down the merchant, so I guess we'll get a relic. Mummified hand. Neat. Oh, I've got the bird-faced urn and the mummified hand. I've got all the power synergies and none of the powers. Maybe I should be looking for powers. Hey, look, it's a power. Sure. Becomes something different. Deals 6 damage and applies 2 vulnerable. Neat. Ow. Extremely ow. How dare you? Look at that spiky boy. Could be bruiser time. Bruiser's help. Everybody's vulnerable? You're not vulnerable. Get vulnerable. It's bruiser time! Yeah. Got him. Boss potion? 1 of 3 random boss cards to add to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Cool. More splitting. I should probably be taking some command cards, given that commands are how I get my value once I have slimes out. 45, good heavens. Well, this is a pretty miserable turn to have all of my options. Unfortunate. I don't have the power up either. Alright, let's see what this gets me. Sure. That sounds great. One damage, yeah. Oh, good. We got some weak. Because that was a big hit. I was uncomfortable with what was happening here. All these one-offs. Hey, it's time for snackies. Great. I have 0 attacks in hand. Do I have ways to draw cards? No. I'll just immediately liquidate then. Hey, look, it's more splits. All right. Nope. Okay. Not quite enough energy to do all of the everything. A shame. We're good here, though. God, I get so much strength out of this? From absorbing slimes? It's wild. I do want the block potion, actually. Probably more than the energy potion. Maybe I should have used the energy potion at some point prior to this, but you know what, whatever. I do not want to absorb my slimes. I would rather gorilla split, I guess. Let's try Mire. Mire did not hit the one with Ancient. I guess that's fine. Torchhead, Bronze, or Insulting. Sure. Hit everybody, I guess. Not a whole lot happening here. What happened to the music? It disappeared again. This happened once before. I don't know that there's I could, like, quit the game, I guess, and come back in if I really wanted to. First two cards you play each turn that targets enemies also command. Free command. That's what I like to see. Well, I don't want to snack on any of these. I guess goodbye Corrosive Spit. Gorilla's good here. Leeching is good here. I guess we Bruiser. And then get some random stuff. Have them all do things. And then have one of them do things. Jesus. Spectacular. I'm good, I'm good. Well, once again, it does say 0 cost and draw a card. So I guess that's a no-brainer. What am I up against here? All of this is like combat start stuff, so it doesn't make much of a difference. Whenever you play a power card, defect gains a focus. I see. It's a good thing I'm not playing that many power cards. Instead, I'm doing nothing of any relevance here? How awful. How about have some vulnerable then? Well, none of this really matters as far as vulnerable goes. But I guess I just play everything this turn, and these are all attacks, so yeah, sure. Yeah. Snackies? Do I need to defend here? Which damage am I taking? Channeling a lightning, which is going to deal me 9. Evoke your next orb twice is going to get him a bunch of block. And then evoke your next orb twice is going to be 26 damage. So 26, we're taking 35 damage. I might want to keep this defend, it turns out. And we're at 35 exactly. Perfect. Great. Oh, and then an extra 4 from the last lightning. I forgot about that. Miscounted. This is worth playing, even though it gives them a focus. Because this is going to command. Beautiful. Just play some cards. I don't care what they are. Apparently there was some splitting going on. Love it. Ancient? Yeah, at this point, Ancient's pretty good because I'm not splitting again here. Eat my defend, I guess? More licks? I'll eat the level up. I don't really need to draw cards here, but... you know, whatever. Feels like we're doing okay here. Think we got him. Think we got him. Repurpose. Mass repurpose command each. Wild. Was never even close. I guess it depends on how well Act 4 goes, but... Arise. Sorry, wrong game. Bewildered? I think I do not want to be bewildered. I think I would prefer not. Who is the most dangerous? Is it the Ironclad? It might be the Ironclad. God, I really need a better way to keep track of, like, what they do in these fights. Like, how bad it gets for me. Write down all of the possibilities, especially what happens when they start going nuts near the end of the fight. I think, like, leaving the Silent alive for too long is probably the biggest disaster. But I also think that we need to kill the Ironclad first. So I think we go 1, 2, 3. Assuming I have that choice, right? I may or may not have that choice. Things might just happen. Yeah, please don't. Oh, none of them are the ancient slime. Too bad. Got all this energy left over. Can't do anything with it. Eat the icky! Beautiful. Fire off the strike and then immediately liquidate. That's some big damage. This ironclad causing me problems. I still haven't drawn my goddamn 1-2 combo. Need to get that earlier. Let's start with this. Maybe one of these things will be a 1-2 combo. None of these things were a 1-2 combo. Ah, one of these things was a 1-2 combo. Delightful. And now I guess we just win? That's cool. I'm on board. Gooping doesn't help here. Playing powers does. Do I have a power? I do have a power. Let's quick snack and see if I can draw that power. I cannot, alas. Broken Tooth, a little late to the party, but thank you anyway. I don't want any of these. Like, Slime Brawl is okay, but I find I don't play Slime Brawl more often than not. Deals 2 additional damage for each exhausted lick. Okay, how many licks do I have in this deck? Is this worth it? This is 2 licks. But every time I play this, it's 2 licks. So there keeps being more licks. This is probably 1 lick. This is a 3rd lick. Each quick snack is probably 1 lick. Probably. Because then it exhausts itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Not a lot of licks, actually. I guess, like, after a full cycle, this is dealing 18 damage for 1 energy. That's not bad. That's better than a... Alright, I'll take it. I can take advantage of this, so I might as well. Licks. Bottled Anomaly. Choose a card at the start of each combat. Remove it from your draw pile. At the start of turn 3, add it into your hand. It costs 0. I was really hoping to put 1-2 punch in a bottle. But in a 3rd turn bottle is not where I want to be. Sure. That's pretty good here. And I can afford it. I might as well. Nah. Alright. Let's see how badly I die here. Hero's Spirit. Oh, Silent gives you thorns. That's why this fight is so variable. It depends on what comes up in the first fight. If Silent doesn't come up in the first fight, they're not going to get thorns. And that's always the biggest problem for me, the way my deck plans out. Thorns is always the big problem for me. Maybe with the slimes, it's not going to be as big of a problem for me. That would be nice. I think I have a lot of forms of damage that are not direct attacks. So we might actually be in a decent place here. There's the 1-2 combo. Heck yeah. Early 1-2 combo, a big deal. I don't want to eat any of these because I want to play the Slime Brawl, so let's eat the aged. No thorns yet, fortunately. No goop here, so we might as well goop him up first. Good value. Good turn. I am already well defended, which is fantastic news. Yeah. We're getting some really decent damage on him before the Thorns even comes up. I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out so far. Alright, quick snack. What are your options? Yes! Delightful. Always goop. I want every attack to goop. Really good damage. Ghost Flame? Time Slime? Time Slime's actually not bad here because I get some extra weak on him. With the command. Alright. Now there is some Thorns, which is a thing to be concerned about. But we're overall doing okay so far. No goop yet, so let's sample. I think I probably should have liquidated at the start of that. That would have been more value for my slimes rather than the 1-2 punch, which doesn't matter nearly as much. And then we'll win next turn, which is delightful. We're doing it, making it happen. Oh, we might not win immediately this turn because I don't have the 1-2 punch anymore. This is a lot less exciting now that I've done all of the splitting. There is not so much splitting left. Woof. A hard final turn. A definite... An obvious downturn in the graph of my effectiveness in this fight. Coming at exactly the right time. The end of the fight. Exactly the right time to stop being as good. Because the fight is already over. That was actually closer than it could have been. That was, at the end of the fight, a pretty close fight. Like, I was completely on top of it the entire time, but, without any of my splits, I was kind of out of things to do. So, I think it was going to not go very well for me if the fight was going to go on much longer. Which is, good thing the fight didn't go on much longer. Good thing indeed. Has it been done? Yes. Go to sleep, you goddamn whale. And then, I guess, wake up immediately so we can do it again. Alright. Guardian? Guardian and Champ are all kind of less interesting to me. And Hexaghost is, like, a little too complicated for me to be into. And Gremlins is just hard. So let's do Automaton. Picking and choosing the ones that I think are more fun. Guess we could just do Guardian. Guardian is pretty interesting. It has some cool synergies. I'm here for cool synergies. What did you just do? You put an emerald in my deck, I guess. Upgrade a card. Ooh. Lose all souls, remove 2 cards. Or the additional 10 block from defensive mode. Oh, defensive mode normally gives 10 block. And then otherwise, this makes the first defensive mode give 20 block. You know what? Actually, let's dodge that. Curse of the Bell. Oh. Sure. Let's just start the run cursed. Thanks. Thanks. I'll take all of these things, though. All of these things are sick. This is probably worth it. We're not going for the first turn shop unless the path is worth it. This path is 2 fires, 2 elites. It's not bad. But I think we could do better. Maybe. We got 1 elite on this path. We got 1 elite on this path. This is 2 elites here. 2 elites here is 2 fires, 2 elites. So, the same. We got 2 fires, 2 elites over there. And this is just worse. This is just worse. This is fire, fire, 1 elite. So I can choose between right path, 2 fires, 2 elites, and left path, 2 fires, 2 elites. I think left path has less early question marks, which is where I want to be. I want more cards in my deck at the beginning. So I guess we'll go this route. Yeah. Alright. Free action. Place a gem into an open socket. Alright. Am I dexing up my Twin Slam? Sure. This is not a free action. Boy, I really want Twin Slam upgraded. That extra socket is going to be relevant to my interests. Place a chosen card into stasis. That's also a pretty relevant upgrade. I guess I don't know which of these paths I want to take because I don't know what kinds of cards I'm going to get presented with. Like, if I do a stasis deck or if I do a gem deck, both are completely viable as far as I know. I think this is probably a better choice, and then we can figure out if I need to do stasis stuff later. Because, like, even unupgraded, the brace or whatever it is, what is this card? Curl Up. Curl Up kind of does what you need it to, because you can shape your hand before you use it. Whereas a second gem slot is a second gem slot. There's really no way around that. Oh, they're going to tell me about Brace. And Curl Up. Yes, I know about all these things. Man, the Guardian's cards look super good, though. No defense? Rude. Well, let's get some decks, and then I'll have defense. Sure. Of course, put my curse into stasis, thank you. Hey, look, I did it. I got the curse back. Nice. Nice? Unclear. This is better damage anyway, and I am already fully defended. And you're dead. Caw! Sad caw. Warp Walk. Sick. I could play it for 2 strength, or I can put it into stasis for 3 strength over time. Sick. Alright, if I could do cool stasis things, I will do cool stasis things. That seems like a reasonable plan. Mostly blocked. It's good enough. We'll take the 1 damage. Then we'll deal as much damage as we can here. Which is not a lot of damage, it turns out. But, you know, it's early. Revenge Protocol. While in defensive mode, raise your strength by 2 with the start of your turn, brace 5. Dope. Gain 5 block at the end of each turn while in defensive mode at the start of your turn, brace 3. Wow, it's there. That's the... But this is better, I guess. Gain 8 block, draw a card if you haven't... Well, that's really good, too. I'll get the Revenge Protocol under the assumption that I can get more Temporal Shields later. Also, I need to put more... I need more things that put cards in stasis for that to be relevant. Clone, dope. So I still... All my options are kind of open at this point. Like, this is just strength, whether it goes into stasis or not. So, like, I can still play stasis games, or I can start playing gem games and feel good about that also. Like, I just don't have a lot of money right now for my options. Otherwise, brace 8. Jeez. Alright, so this is a stasis enabler. This is a gem enabler, but I still need more gems. This is just a good block card. Really just a very good card. Honestly, Piercing Hide. Maybe I want to lean into this brace business. Now that I have Revenge Protocol, we kind of want to be in defensive mode as often as possible. Just take every card that gives me brace. Roll attack seems good for that purpose. Especially given it's already upgraded. Oh no, because Molten Egg upgrades it. Or do I just want to delete something? Delete a defend or something. I don't have enough cards. Like, deleting is always good, but maybe I'm better off spending my money on improving my deck. Like, getting a card that is better, rather than card removal. Clone and Orb Walk is amazing. Is it worth picking up? Let's try it. Let's fully lean into this stasis deck. I do like the stasis deck. I am on board with that being the thing I do here. 9 damage. Unfortunate. I can double defend here and still take 5 damage. That's a lot of damage, unfortunately. But yes, it's probably better than just letting them deal 15 to me. They're not vulnerable anymore, which is a bit of a bummer. This does some damage, but they'll die on the next turn anyway. So let's just curl up, I guess. Which gives me some strength. And that strength is permanent. Oh, it's not permanent. What? Oh, I thought it was each turn you're in defensive mode, raise your strength by 2. Not only while you're in defensive mode. That's a lot weaker. Well, that worked out perfectly. Well, anyway, you're both dead. So that's cool. Accelerates. Gemma Crystal Shiv. I think we're leaning into this this stasis business. Accelerate seems good if I have things in stasis that I want to use again later. If I hit this twice, I then have 9. probably the best of my options. Do not currently have anything in stasis. Don't think that worked out quite the way I wanted it to. Ow. Start of your turn, brace 5 is pretty dope, though. Sentry Blast. Place a Sentry Wave into stasis. Ah, neat. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, okay. Turn one of your stasis slots into a Sentry. 2 places into stasis. Tick brace 4 and gain 10 block volatile. If I had better ways of getting this into stasis instead of playing it, I would take it. But I kind of don't right now. I only have 2 cards. And they're not ideal. I'm down to get another Emerald, though. Make my already good defense Twin Slam better defense. That seems good for me. Is that better than a Sentry Blast? Probably. Enhance. All right, what are my Smith options here? This stops being volatile? Oh, that's so good. Ooh, that's so good. Accelerate. Okay, that's pretty good too. I would like Curl Up to give me choices, though. I think that's... I'm not sure which is better for me. I guess we'll just have to upgrade them all, huh? Eternal Feather. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3 when you enter a rest site. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. But I'm greedy. And healing is not additional damage. Who needs healing, honestly? Oh. That was just a kill. I should have paid attention. Alright, well. Blech. This fight got a lot worse. I got Clone and Curl Up in the same hand. Fantastic. Not fantastic. It's not what I wanted. We are fully blocked. That's good. Could have curled up, I suppose. Getting in a defensive stance wouldn't have been bad there. We still took more damage than we needed to, but not like a lot more damage. Another Incinerate. I still need to get things into stasis. Deal 7 damage to all enemies X times. Tick, increase this card's damage by 2. That feels like a lot of setup. On the other hand, maybe it's just good on its own. It's effectively Whirlwind. Whirlwind is good, right? People take Whirlwind? Like, if this didn't have the tick on it, I probably would still just take it. But this is not leaning into the synergies. It's just a pretty strong card. Maybe that's good enough. Alright, and which path am I taking from here? I think we were going left, because you get more elites that way. Yep, I was going left. Oh, what's up, buddy? Guess I'll put that in stasis. Just still not anything I want to do yet. I'm getting setup turns, but like I'm not getting anything to set up with them. And they wake up this turn anyway? Alright, at least I get to choose here. It's pretty poor. We could have done better here. Yeah. That's pretty good. Kind of what I'm looking for. Sure. Yet another turn I don't need to care about blocking. I'll just multi-beam. Do I want to block here? Taking all the damage anyway. So I think I want to Twin Slam, defend. Twin Slam. Another Twin Slam will mean I'll block for 12 instead of 8. Curl Up means I only block for 8, so I'm still taking 10 here. But I do get into defensive stance. I think we do that. And now I can just full attack. Wing Boots. Ooh, that's got potential. Take some more early elites as a result. Is Piercing Hide good? I think Piercing Hide is pretty good. I think it is a good block card. Kind of vanilla, but still a good block card. The question is, do I need a kind of vanilla but still good block card? Or all synergies all the time, damn the fundamentals, if my combo doesn't win, I don't want to be playing. I've definitely played that kind of deck more often than not. And, not gonna lie, it doesn't always win. Sometimes that backfires. Consistency is not the combo deck's strong suit. Or rather, not the combo strat's strong suit. Once you get the combo, it's pretty consistent. But, like, getting there is kind of a question. This also gives me an open gem socket, so I can afford to take another gem that I currently can't. Currently not in a very good place to just take a gem. Well, gems don't upgrade? Huh. What mod is this from? Evil Within. Why is it called Evil Within now and not Downfall? When did that happen? I think I'll take the Piercing Hide. This is certainly a question. I did not have to do this. Taking the fire here doesn't matter too much. Because I kind of want to just stay on this path anyway. It's like almost the same, except I get this shot. I could do with like a little bouncing around here, but I think I don't. Because that's too much bouncing for the amount of value I'm getting. Like, I want to bounce to get me more than just one extra encounter. So I'll just stay on the path I'm on and not lose my wing boots. Why Guardian so damaged? Why Guardian so damaged? Why no blocks, huh? Huh, Guardian? Why why are you dying in the first act, friend Guardian? This is my fault. I have led my Guardian astray. My Guardian does not know how to be appropriately defensive. So I guess I'm just going to take 1,000,000 damage all the time. Kind of sucks. Seven damage to all enemies. 3 times. So 21 damage to all enemies? That's still like, I still just take 11. I don't want to take 11. So I have to defend first. And if I'm going to strike, I should multi-beam. I think I'm going to strike over playing the Orb Walk. Great timing, Curl Up. You are a little bit late to the party. All that really matters here is damage. I don't need additional defense, but I guess I'll take some additional defense for no good reason. And then this wins, this wins. $11 damage, brace 4. Neat. Place the next card you play this turn into stasis. Then you still gotta play it! It's not fun. Requires 20 or more block, deals 4 damage to all enemies 5 times. Woof. Huh. Well, I have a socket open, so acquiring another socket isn't super important right now. None of these cards particularly lean into the thing that I am trying to do. I don't really feel like I'm super doing the thing that I'm trying to do. But maybe I'll get there. I'm pretty sure reroute doesn't work with powers. Which right now the only stasis payoff I have is Orb Walk. So reroute doesn't do me much good there. I think I want more brace. Yeah, sure, give it to me. Nope! Alright, guess I'm healing. This is a free action. Alright, I'll do that. And, who's my boss? Ironclad. Do I think I can reasonably avoid damage all the time against Ironclad? Probably should just rest. I hate it. So mad. Oh, hello, Goblin Knob. You are a problem. Wonder if I should have cloned the Revenge Protocol. Let's get some damage. Since blocking this turn doesn't matter. So here we are, free Incinerator, my favorite. Curl Up worthwhile. Then I can prime myself into defensive mode, which is great. These are the same. Kind of doesn't matter if I Twin Slam or Multi-Beam. And then we hopefully kill here. Perfect. Whew. Pick of Rhapsody. That's new. You can now mine for 2 gems at rest sites. Oh, sweet. I do love Recover. Tick, draw card. That's worth it. Yeah, that's worth it. I'll take that. So I could dive. I could wing boots in order to get one elite. I still think this, like, not super worth it for just one elite. Maybe it is. Sure. I feel like I'm in a decent place to take advantage of this anyway. Alright, he's waking up this turn, so let's go nuts. Not a whole lot of options here, actually. This didn't work out super well. Oh, interesting. With the captain's wheel, I could have afforded to break him the previous turn. Yet another thing I did not think about. I don't really have a good way to get this into stasis. I guess I'll just play it. Curl up's good here. Yeah, let's full block. I can't just multi-beam here, it turns out, unfortunately. But I can do that, and then multi-beam? Multi-beam is better than a strike. Okay. And now we full offense this turn. Literally one mode shift. How dare you? This is 24 damage, not enough to kill. Irritating. Can I... Oh, I can liquid memories for the... Into your hand, yes. Okay, so I can liquid memories for the curl up. Or the priming shot, even. Oh, it's still only 10. I keep forgetting that it's only 10. Alright, whatever. That's enough. Now, one defend is enough. Strike. Oh, you're already dead. Haha. Toy Ornithopter. Whenever you use a potion, heal 5 HP. Wow, that's some incentives. Start of your turn, accelerate. Okay. Oh, there's a suspension. But, let's continue to take enablers. And maybe we'll eventually find a payoff. $19. $16 now. Fully blocked. Great. Inappropriate enablers. Hey, Lily Spikes. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Lily Spikes and company. If I'm remembering correctly, you're one of the Time Spinner people, right? I think I remember that name. I think I've seen you in the Discord, if I am remembering correctly. What were you up to? Thank you very much for the raid, by the way. Much appreciated. Thank you for sharing me with your friends. Guess let's draw a card then and see where that gets me. I guess I just win instead of worrying about stuff. Oh yeah, no, I know how it is with the ads. That's fine. If I'm remembering correctly, you're Secret of Mana. Right on, right on. And I guess you were probably in the middle of ads when I said it, but If I'm remembering correctly, you're one of the Time Spinner people? Is that where I recognize your name from? Place this into stasis. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, okay, cool. Making sure I actually remembered. Well, welcome. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for sharing your friends with me. I very much appreciate it. And I hope you had a good stream. Secret of Mana Rando? That sounds like it'd be really interesting. I don't know how open that is. I guess you start with Flammy, presumably. And then you have almost everywhere that you can go. Sort of a more free enterprise-ish kind of rando. A few different modes. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, what am I doing? What am I taking here? Where do I have open gem slots? Incinerate. Piercing Hide. None of these are, like, super impressive in those slots. Garnet's okay in Incinerate. Beyond Chaos, like one where you play through the story, and Open World one more like FE. Okay. That's good. I feel like that's a good setting to have. Like, there's definitely going to be people who prefer one way to play and people who prefer the other way to play, the kind of more directed in the beginning method and sort of the more open and, like, dynamic routing kind of play. Definitely a lot of different choices in randos that are extant. So that's cool. That sounds really cool. Guess I should choose something here. Maybe I just take none? I probably just take none. Probably none of these things are things I want. Charge Up is kind of a thing I want. I guess it's free. Oh, but having it cost... having it cost more means that I get more value out of it. I forgot about that. Oh, that's interesting. That's really funny that the upgrade to it makes it cost more. That's so rare. But yeah, that is actually an upgrade to this card. That's true. All right, I think I take nothing. I think none of these things are the things I want. This is kind of a thing that I want, but I don't feel like I have the right enablers yet to make stasis stuff worth it yet. Maybe I should take it anyway because I'm looking for payoffs also, and that feels like a payoff, even if it's a minor one. I don't know. I guess we'll see. 8 damage this turn. And I have 0 defensive cards. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're definitely making it happen now. Look at this garbage. What an opening hand. Sure. Let's upgrade these. Ah, innate. At least this way I can curl up a beefed up charge up. And then... Oh, I don't have an accelerate. Ah, that's too bad. If I'd had an accelerate, this would have been really, really smart. However, I don't, so it's not. I guess this. And then we'll just take some damage. Sounds good. Love damage. Please continue to damage me. Whenever Ironclad generates a status card, a duplicate is added to your discard pile. Noted. Whenever you apply vulnerable, apply a weak. Yikes. And then extra damage on some... not damage, extra energy on turns. This is already fully blocked, so I'm not too worried about where we're at now. So I guess I just play the Orb Walk? Alright. Minimal value. It's alright. Who needs value? 11 damage to all enemies, or more than 11 damage. I want to clone the Revenge Protocol. Is that a bad idea? That means I now have 2 Revenge Protocols. That's a good idea, right? Not that this fight is going to last long enough for me to draw the second one. Or even get value out of the first one, all things considered. Oh, I drew the second one. What? How did that happen, and why does this cost 0? Oh, I forgot I was accelerating. Yes, no, that definitely does do the thing. That does exactly the thing it was supposed to. The accelerate power, yeah. Yeah. The accelerate power. Boy, I'm sure good at paying attention, aren't I? This is not a lot of block. And this is a lot of damage. So maybe... Now it's a lot less damage. And this 10 damage strike against their 30 armor, definitely going to be valuable. Yeah. No fight, only block. I see. Boy, the Dex and Twin Slam not really paying off. Alright, well, let's just deal you some damage, I guess. Do I have curl up? I do have curl up. Yahtzee. This is, in fact, all I wanted out of this. Because that is defense. And we're on Revenge Protocol number 2. Look at all that revenge. Again, just defense? Alright, well. Suppose I'll do this thing. Opponent drawing a lot of wounds. I'm pretty okay with that. I also draw in a lot of wounds. Less okay with that. That's certainly less ideal. Boy, this is not a lot of defense. Ow. Time for potions? This is like block 2? Do I use a potion to literally just block 2? Is that worth it? Probably not. None of this does anything. Very painful. Oh, all these wounds are gonna kill me. I'm actually just gonna die to the wounds. Couple of wounds too many. At least we're kind of defended here. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm taking 41 here? That's silly. That's a silly thing to say to a person. Can I deal 33, 43 damage here? 15, 26, 37. That's not 43. If I had an extra energy, it'd be 43. How much more do I need to block? 41. I need to block another 16. That helps. Can do that again and then block fully with the piercing hide. Almost fully. Whatever. 1 damage is fine. And now you're in a much weaker position, so next turn, hopefully I can kill you. Watch as I draw a wound, burn, defensive card, curl up. At least all he's doing is blocking this turn. Not quite there. Not quite there. Alright, well, we gotta kill him this turn or it's over. I guess 33 damage does it? Oh, no, he's just attacking. Whew. Alright, I got out of Act 1. That means we're probably gonna be okay. He said, hopefully. Oh. An energy gem. That's wild. Deal 10 damage. Perform the sockets 3 times? Incredible. Deal 7 damage. Place this into stasis. Stasis lasts 4 turns. Deal 7 damage to a random enemy. Dude, Across the Obelisk is good. Why do you regret? Because you're playing a game that's fun? Sounds like an awful way to live your life. Play more fun games. No regrets. I want all of these cards, actually. Like, happy to stick a Citrine into anything. Bauble Burst seems wild. I guess Laser Turret is more in line with what I'm already doing, so I should just take the Laser Turret. Seems reasonable. Fusion Hammer. Can no longer smith. Smithing feels important. Runic Dome will kill me. absolutely will just die to Runic Dome. And I don't want to take Sozu, because I have the thing that heals me for 5 every time I drink a potion. Like, I'm getting good potion value right now. And everything needs to be upgraded, and Runic Dome just kills me. I guess I take Runic Dome under the hope that it doesn't just kill me? This feels a little, This feels a little aspirational, is what this feels like. Alright, where are my elites? Because I can definitely take elites with a Runic Dome. There's this boy out here. So we want to take, like, a path over here, but don't forget that wings exist. So I can definitely start somewhere and then just dip over whenever I want. Like, this line, it kind of doesn't matter where I am. This line, it kind of doesn't matter where I am. I think if I want the elites, I want to be here. Hit this. I guess this is 2 elites, fire elite. That's really strong. Like, this is a great path to be on. And then I can jump if I really feel like it. And then anything over here is like a lot less value. A lot less value. Alright. I guess we're going over here and then we're jumping to take the, which is it? The emerald? Yeah. Okay. Elite, elite, fire, elite. Hop over here. Fight the emerald elite. Sounds like a good time. Yeah, and then there's no reason to be on this side prior to that. So let's just go. Enhance. I don't have a gem and open socket. I do have open sockets, but I don't have a gem. I could recall. I could mine. Oh, there's so much stuff I could do here. Man, I should have just taken the fusion hammer. But there's a lot of stuff I want to upgrade. Really a lot of stuff I want to upgrade. This could be 12 damage, or it could be a debuff. So I guess I twin slam twice and defend, since that's my only defend. Oh, fully blocked. Lucky. Did I seriously defend for 12 off of the 1 defend? Did something else do something? Interesting. Let's see. I guess we curl up with an orb walk and then play everything else. And hopefully I don't take 12 damage here. Nope, I just suffer. That's fine. I'm okay with suffering. Would this have just won if I had not played that other thing? Eight, 16, 32. It totally would have. Should have just done that. That would have been smart. If only. Well, kind of no reason to worry about anything else now. I have an 18 block anyway. Cool. All good. Smoke bomb. Can I just drink this during, like, a boss fight? Yo, recover. And suspension. Both of the things. Do I like suspension better than I like recover? Card in your hand into stasis. I think I like recover. I think recover is very good. I think recover is in line with what I want to be doing. Avocado! You know what? I'll see you later. This is a little awkward. Alright, Revenge Protocol and Stasis. I will attempt to accelerate it. Let's get some damage on the board. And this is going to hurt. Yep, as expected, it did in fact hurt. Anything in my discard pile want to go into stasis? Not especially. Love to put Orb Walk into stasis. That, however, is not an option. You're attacking for 6. You are maybe attacking for 12 or maybe debuffing me. Puts into stasis, but doesn't let me do anything with it. If you're attacking for 12... Okay, so I'm fully defended. So I don't need to worry about defense. We can just do Orb Walk Strike here. Or I can recover and incinerate or something. I guess we'll just Orb Walk Strike. I'm once again fully defended. Usual business here. I think with 2 Twin Slams, a Piercing Hide is worth playing. I could clone the charge up, I guess, and get a bunch of Dazed in my discard. Sure. And then this multi-beam will definitely kill. Also, the laser turret will kill. Basically, just about anything would have worked there. Time Capacitor. Is it time for Capacitor? Might be. I am trying to do stasis-y things. Obtain a special relic. I've taken the Forge Relic before, and I was a little unimpressed, and I don't remember what it is. What is the Forge Relic? I'm gonna go to the wiki. Ominous Forge? Slay the Spire, Ominous Forge. Warped Tongs. The start of your turn, upgrade a random card in your hand for the rest of combat. Which is a strong effect. But maybe I'd rather be upgrading my cards out of combat anyway? Like, 1 permanent upgrade as opposed to a random upgrade every turn? Maybe a random upgrade every turn is good enough once I have enough upgrades in my deck? What is Pain? While in hand, lose an HP whenever you play another card. Weak sauce. I can afford to lose a little HP for it. Add a socket to any socketed card. Actually, adding a socket to Twin Slam feels really good. Not that I have a super cool gem to add. Man, taking a gem is like kind of a no-brainer right now. I have how many open sockets? I have an open socket on Incinerate, an open socket on Priming Shot. I have an open socket on the defense card. Piercing Hide. We got 3 open sockets and no gems to put in any of them. Sounds like we should either be upgrading a card or obtaining a relic. What if I upgrade a card? What am I upgrading? What does this look like? 3. This becomes an 8. This becomes not particular. This is the same, just bigger numbers. This becomes more expensive, which is some amount of value. This accelerates after I put it into stasis. This is strength 3. Like, I like these upgrades, but none of them are, like, necessary? Maybe that means... Oh, I can't back out now. Ha! I have made my decision. Oh, well. I thought it was going to act like the campfire, where you could kind of look at things and make a choice or not, and then go back and... Oh, well. It's probably time capacitor. One extra stasis slot. That seems fine. It's the jerks! Oh, I should have known who I was attacking there. They're attacking for 12, 7, 13, I think? 32? This is worth drinking. Well, this is the only block I have, so... This is a fight that requires a lot of blocking, though. I don't think I am killing this idiot regardless. 16, 27. Oh, well. Do what you can with what you have. And I just play everything. Love that for me. Oh dear, I have been entangled. Well, that's actually pretty miserable. I guess I'll clone my Incinerate. Right, that's why you kill the one in the back first, because the debuffs and also Incinerate. Or the Entangle. Oh, Entangle's miserable. 7 damage to all enemies. It's 28 damage. They're all still alive after I do that. They are not all still alive after I do that. I can make sure at least one of them dies to this effect. Maybe both if I'm lucky. I was not lucky. Does that mean I defend here? Or does that mean I just kill the one and accept damage into my life? Anything worth recovering? Could recover the ore block. That's pretty dope. Let's get some block in here. Actually, if I was going to block, I should have twin slammed first. And then blocked. But oh well. That is enough block here. Curling up the charge up is the same as playing the charge up, isn't it? Because it's free. Still just goes in there with 1, regardless. Extra dex, good. My block is like low power blocks. Pre-program. Whoa, that's cool. Temporal Shield also pretty good for me. Now that I am lamenting my ability to defend. I think a pre-program, though. Pre-program is essentially free. Tricky's Bolster Rod. First time you play a power card, each combat gains 6 block and a strength. Wow. That's dope. I think you're attacking for 8, you're charging up, and you're buffing everybody, if I had to guess. Which means multi-beam just kills everybody, and life is good. It says 7, but it's going to be like 10 against these, because of the, thing. So I can afford to, for example, curl up, or incinerate here or something, and then multi-beam. I think he's just buffing. I was wrong. I was heinously misinformed. No defense cards here? Alright, well, strength up and let's deal some damage. Alright, he should be buffing now. Regardless, I have a good amount of defense. These two together are like 14 damage. I think you're probably like 8 damage. I think it's 8 damage and 4 damage. And then whatever you're doing, which hopefully is not 18 damage. But I guess with what I have on the table, kind of playing everything anyway. And this is going to get me more block anyway, so I don't need to defend. Great, great. Powers up. Yeah. As expected. Anything to recover? Recover my time capacitor, make it free. Recover multi-beam. Recover multi-beam is pretty dope, actually. I don't have a lot of damage here, which is a little irritating. But that's okay. Multi-beam fix everything. Lantern! Alright. 2 temporary strength. Is it time for Ruby? Where does Ruby go? Where does Ruby fit in? Ruby into my Incinerate? Ruby in my pre-program? Ruby into the free card? Pretty okay with that. I'm not, like, super excited about either of these. I still don't have good ways to get Shield Charger into stasis. And the fact that it's volatile means that, like, I'm not going to keep getting value out of it, so I'm not excited about it. Vent Steam, like, it's here for the sockets. The vulnerables, whatever. Let's take the Ruby. Because I can. Socket it. Ruby goes into pre-program, I guess? I feel like putting into the thing that is doing damage and then giving me temp strength is maybe not the most exciting. But pre-program at least lets me get it. Oh, I guess I could mine and then enhance on future turns. That's a thing to consider. And I do need to take a recall. I should rest. Have opinions, do you, friend Guardian? You'll rest when I say you can rest. What is this one upgraded? Whoa. 7 cards. That's a big deal. It's a lot of choices. There's so many cards I want upgraded. I do want the charge up upgrade. I'm less excited about all of the other upgrades, but the Revenge Protocol upgrade is fine. The Time Sifter upgrade is fine. Honestly, with the Bolster Rod, the Time Sifter upgrade is pretty good. Because first turn power is pretty good. But I think it's the charge up upgrade and the pre-program upgrade are the 2 most exciting ones. Although, no, now I'm thinking about Time Sifter again. Maybe I'll just take the Time Sifter, worry about the pre-program and charge up later. Make sure I get my power first turn to set up the Bolster Rod. Get in there. You're attacking for 12 or 18, I don't remember which. Turns out 12. This turn is going to be 18. I'd like to draw some cards. Nice. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a payoff. And I guess I just play everything. So, give me some more strength. You go into stasis. I will play the Piercing Hide, and I will brace. Smack, smack, smack. Now it's like a single big hit. I think it's like 21 damage or 22 damage. Recover something into stasis? What needs to be into stasis? Probably the Revenge Protocol. Do I just play this now or try to get into stasis? I think I just play it. $21. This is now 4 attacks, so it's probably 24 damage. Which I am fully blocking, so I don't care. This is 13 damage. Which is better than the strike, but worse than the priming shot. So we fire off the priming shot and then multi-beam for the other 3. Right. I am glad to see that even with the Runic Dome, I am familiar enough with some of these encounters to know what I am up against. That won't always be the case, I am aware. But some of them. Accelerate until a card in stasis leaves it. That's kind of cool. I don't really care about these gems. These are some mediocre gems. I feel like this is valuable. It's definitely valuable with the right stasis cards. Which is by no means all of the stasis cards. Because not all of the stasis cards are that effective. But I like the idea. And it gives me a free play. Alright, you're starting off. I actually don't know if you're starting off with damage or daze. But you're blocking this turn. So at most, I'll need to block 9. Which I can do off a recover. I'd definitely rather recover than defend. So we just play everything. And then I'll recover the Twin Slam. Love it. Alright, that was the daze. That was the defend. So now you're attacking for 9 and you're attacking for 10. That's where I'm at here. I want to get something into stasis first. And then accelerate. You're still attacking for 10, so I should probably figure out whether or not I'm blocking. We can do some blocking. Wow, how do you have so much block? Holy crap. I guess I'm not cloning anything. And then this is better than the strike. Did I take damage there? Did I misinterpret how much damage he was dealing? This should be 2 attacks now. So whatever that was, I guess I just blocked for 11. This should be 22 then, which means I do need a little bit more block. I have found a little bit more block. $11 each, not 10 each. Slightly worse than I thought it was going to be. Pre-program. Get laser turret in there. Do I just multi-beam here? 38? This is 40 damage? Yeah, we just multi-beam. Accelerate gem. Onyx. This is the good stuff. I need to get it in the right thing, though. Like, I need another socket in Twin Slam or something, and then my temp dex becomes permanent dex. Which is super good. I guess if I take the Onyx, I'm leaving it unsocketed until I find something better to put it in. Which, that doesn't feel super good. I'm happy to put the Amber in the Incinerate. That feels like it's good value also. Hello, Snecko. Snecko, please. This was supposed to be a question mark. Can't say I'm happy with the results. Oof. Alright, get me my thing back, I guess. And then block? When Snecko attacks, how much damage does Snecko deal? More damage than I want to take. $18, apparently. Far more damage than I wanted to take. I don't suppose I win here if I incinerate and then charge core. Incinerate is 11 plus 8, 19, 29, 35. That is not, in fact, a win. So then we'll incinerate into priming shot instead, so I can actually get block up. Another incinerate? Harden. Nope. Repulsor. When you draw the first status or curse card each turn, exhaust it and draw a card. Fantastic. Yes, absolutely. It's you idiots again! 5 damage and weak. This is some other BS that I don't want to deal with. This is 8, so I need to have this deal 3. Which means we're not going to have anything to accelerate. So I recover just in case he's attacking. And then... Oh, I didn't. I only needed to deal 2. I could have gotten the strikeout. Man. And he was buffing, of course he was. Now he should be summoning this turn, because he's got no allies. That would be my expectation. Which is good, because I've got 0 defense cards. This is a good turn for him to not attack me. You're adding block. You're probably attacking, which your attack is normally 18, but I guess right now it's going to be 27, which I am fully blocking if I kill the other 2. Okay. I can afford to get Repulsor up, but I think I'd rather strike and get Revenge Protocol up. Nice! It feels so good to get the numbers right. Let's see what this gets me. Nothing I care about. Alright, put the clone into stasis. Just play the orb walk, shoot him, and then the defend doesn't matter. And then he should be rallying again this turn. But it doesn't matter because I can kill him. Nice. Nice. Worked out really well. Oh, did I take the Onyx? No, I took the other one. I took the Amber. This would be exactly what I'd want to put the Onyx into, too. Crap! Well, I guess I can't take anything here. I don't care about the common gems, and I don't really want to potentially set up for another Bauble Burst thing. Bauble Burst is expensive. We're already doing things. I know what we're doing. I guess I could take the Bauble Burst. And then it's just bad until I get something to socket it into. But we've got time. And I've got mining. Oh, it's these idiots. How fun. There's nothing I want to... Oh, God. Good timing on that Amber. Not good timing on that Amber. I don't know if you know this about that Amber, but this was not good timing on it. What do I want to get into stasis? The multi-beam? Can't get the multi-beam into stasis. What else would I want to get into stasis? Incinerate? Incinerate's probably my best choice. Or curl up. Ah, and then I can get the multi-beam into stasis. Love that for me. And then it doesn't matter what people are doing, I'm just doing my thing. This is more than enough defense. So we can put up time capacitor and then multi-beam for a bunch. Because that's fun. I have no defense in this hand. Ugly. Oh, good. He blocked. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Perfect. I'm living the dream out here. Are you looking at this? Laser turret emergency? What a pull. I guess. Sure. Alright. She's probably not buffing, so we should probably defend a little bit here. Or just kill her, I guess. That's also okay. Another ruby, another recover. I do like recovers. Roll attack. I don't feel like I'm doing enough brace stuff for roll attack to be good, because I'm not in defensive mode that often. Let's take another recover. Alright, let's just super vulnerable you, deal some damage, because I want my healing. Time sifter up, time capacitor up. Laser turret. Amber, go. You're not doing anything this turn? Wait a minute, why? Oh, it doesn't tell me. Because I don't see intents. I get to see the cards, but I don't get to see the results of it. Alright, give me some block, because I need like 16 block for this. None of these things are 16 block, are they? Disappointing. Alright, well, at least it's free. This is the real one, because the draw worn off. Which of these do I want in stasis? Anything? I can get it this turn with emergency. But I can't look at my other things while I'm making this choice, too bad. Yeah, I don't have anything else. No, I do have something in stasis. Oh, the laser turret's going to come out of stasis. Okay, well, that's fine. So this doesn't matter. I'll just put an incinerate in there, I guess. How much do I need to block here? 3 strength? So it's going to be 14? Might as well defend, I guess. Might as well use my energy. I saw that block fade. I think that means this one's real. Only one way to find out, though. Turns out paying attention is effective? I want that accelerate back. I want to accelerate now. Please accelerate laser turret all the way out so I can put it... keep playing it. I guess I want to recover my Incinerate then? I'll believe that. Am I taking damage this turn? Deal 11 damage. Next turn have a giant pile of energy. Okay. Jesus. And all your block is going to roll over. Yep, you are just blocking forever, aren't you, little buddy? I need to block a little bit, but I am already blocking a little bit, so I can just spend my resources on damage here, which is Bobble Burst, Charged Core, and then whatever I want to put in with Recover. Probably an Incinerate. Ah, it should have been the Charged Core. Oh no, Charged Core goes anyway. It should have been Bobble Burst? I don't know what it should have been. That was probably fine. I probably made fine decisions. This was probably okay. There is no tell here. And this is going to deal not only 30 damage, but the additional bonus damage. So this is going to be real rough. Oh, they both have the same amount of block. So the block will still fall off of the duplicate, too. Too bad. They're not getting any extra strength this turn. So this is going to deal... Oh, it's already updated for the strength. This is now 6 instead of 3. So I'm taking 30 damage here. Which, you know, I should probably try and defend that, given the option. It does not look like I am going to be given that option, though. So I guess we're just going to take 30 damage. Uncomfortable. Does that mean I just multi-beam? I think it means I clone a multi-beam. And then just multi-beam. Should have probably defended. Should have probably defended, honestly. That could have been better. Oh, I'm not taking damage this turn, though, so that's good. Repulsor doing actually nothing for me here. Maybe I didn't need to take it. Maybe this was overly aggressive. The question is, do I just play or block? And I think the answer is yes, because I don't really have a way to get into stasis. Wrong. Incorrect. Poor choice. Get your power up. The one hit of multi-beam. Oh, I should have just multi-beamed! Because that would have hit both of them. Oh, I can't multi-beam for one, though. What am I doing this turn? Nothing in my discard, but stuff could be in my discard if I wanted it to be. That's always free. What are you doing here? 6 block, 6 block, 20 damage. I am fully blocked. Cool. Might as well get the priming shot back. Saw that 11. It didn't look like it dealt actual damage, though. I was wrong. It dealt actual damage. I was misinformed. At least I already have my block for this turn. That's good. Oh, I do still have the curse in here. Wow. Die! Ugh. Snecka oil. Ugly. Hey, that Onyx is back. Deal 13 damage, gain a stasis slot. Oh, boy. No, now that I have the, Hello, Lunar Waffles. Now that I have, the Bauble Burst in my deck, I'm definitely taking this Onyx, because that's just too good. Whenever you open a non-boss chest, gain a curse. Double the effectiveness of potions. Wild. Tiny house. I think the cursed key is actually worth it, because I have Repulsor. I can just not be cursed if I want. And I have 1 jump. So I want to jump to here if I don't already come down this path to begin with. I might be coming down this path to begin with anyway. I have all of the money right now. So we definitely go to this shop. Might then jump to this shop. Because this elite is on the same tile here. This fire is on the same tile as this fire. So it sounds like we go shop, elite, elite, fire, elite, fire, elite. Unless I want to hit the shop again. But I probably shop and then decide whether or not I want to jump to this shop. I am going to need to do this. We can do this first, though. Socket the Amber in something that's not the Bauble Burst. Probably an Incinerate. Just double up on Accelerate powers. Oh, I can just keep enhancing. That's cool. But not after I've done something. But I do want to mine up something. Was that another Onyx? Holy balls. And it's still not the gems I was looking for. Oh, I got my work cut out for me here. Jeez, I was unaware. Well, there's not doing damage to me this turn. This turn they're blocking. This turn is panic button. This turn, they're attacking for 15, I think? Brace 4 doesn't do it, but with Recover and Priming Shot, I am not quite fully defended. It'll be 10 defense, so I need to still play the defend. Let's recover something that is good with what I already have. Nothing is good with what I already have. Let's just get the priming shot again. I'm fully defended. Cool. We can just double strike or orb walk. Probably orb walk. Then I should have orb walked first, but you know, whatever. Alright, and then they're never dealing me damage for the rest of this encounter, so let's just damage them. Let's just fight. None of these things fight well. Wow. What a poor set of cards. Yep. Unfortunate. I don't care about any of these. Another repulsor? Unnecessary. Place the top 2 cards of your draw pile into stasis. That's actually pretty dope. I should probably just take that. All things considered. Wait a minute. Red candle? Oh, it's the Soulburn one. No, that doesn't matter too much to me. Another Accelerate, maybe not super relevant. I'm really not blocking nearly enough to make Body Slam relevant. 396. 396. Which means I want to spend not more than 63 here so that I can hit the Moai head if the Moai head is next. Which means we take planning and leave. We don't take the Gremlin Horn. Okay. And we don't take card removal. Yeah. It wasn't the Moai Head. Alright, well, let's just get a relic then. Lose your strength. You're now attacking for, I think, 9 apiece instead of 11 apiece? Which means we're still taking 1,000,000 damage. Now they're attacking for 14 apiece, I think. Sure. And now they're attacking for 17 apiece, which I am fully defending because I'm amazing. Get something into stasis? Is any of this good? More stuff into stasis, I guess? And I think I am still fully blocked, so that's good. Oh boy, a burn in stasis. Love that for me. 25, so now they're attacking for 28, which is rather a lot. Should probably find a way to actually block that. Nothing particularly exciting here. The priming shot in stasis, I guess. It actually does something eventually. Do I have debuffs? I don't really. So let's curl up the Onyx. Exactly one card on top of my deck. I guess it's going into stasis. Oh, you're already dead. Gambling chip. Interesting. Accelerate all cards in stasis twice. Dope. I do not need a second repulsor. The end of your card plays up to 1 card in... Ooh. Ooh. And I am pretty good on stasis slots. I like that. I have the money, so I probably go for the shop. And then we just never hit Moai Head. Yep. Anything I want to get rid of. I don't need the defend this turn. I don't need the recover. Happy to play out the rest of this. None of this matters. Now he's attacking for 20 this turn, I think. Wow, what a garbage hand. This did not get any better. I guess it was muddle your hand, draw 5 and then muddle your hand, as opposed to become confused and draw 5. Interesting. The curse has already gone by. Repulsor doesn't matter too much here, but I don't know what other value I'm going to get. Like, I could play 1 strike, I guess. Pretty weak. I don't have defense. Miserable. Turn too late, buddy. Now these don't matter at all. All that matters is offense. And I'm not dealing 200 damage this round. Wow. Oh, I could have Temporal Potion. That would have been way better. That would have been exactly what I would have wanted, because I had 2 defensive cards, and man. Can I get something into stasis that's worthwhile? Unlikely. Maybe if I play something else first. What is my turn this turn? Incinerate, Twin Slam, Revenge Protocol. Incinerate, Twin Slam, Revenge Protocol, Bauble Burst, I guess? Bauble Burst is pretty weak. The defense doesn't matter. I'll just play these so they're not in my hand anymore. Incinerate, Twin Slam, Revenge Protocol. Okay, so Incinerate, Twin Slam, Bauble Burst is actually all of the damage sources in my hand. Revenge Protocol doesn't really matter. I guess it gives me 2 strength next turn. 2 strength next turn? Is that better than whatever I'm doing here? Aren't they, like, running away now, or are they soul stealing this turn? I think they're soul stealing this turn. Yeah, they're soul stealing this turn. I'm a 397. So I do have 1 more turn. That 1 more turn will have strength. No, it won't, because... Yeah, it will. The 1 more turn will have strength. Is 2 strength better than 16 damage? I'm not playing 8 attacks, so no. I'm putting it into stasis anyway, I guess. Maybe it'll do something. I got exactly 1 attack in this hand? Wow. My offense is garbage. Mediocre. Mediocre. Alright, before we go any further... I don't like any of these cards. I kind of like Temporal Shield. But I don't really have enough energy to play with this. But then again, a bunch of my cards are situational, so getting new cards to choose from, Temporal Shield is probably good enough. Before I open this up and make any more decisions, I have been going for a while now. I think it is time to take a break. Remember to stand up, hydrate, stretch out, go to the bathroom, etc. I will be doing the same. So, while I am gone, please enjoy some music. And I'll be back in a bit. Thanks for hanging out. See you folks soon. All right, I am back. Thank you, as ever, for your patience. Let me pause the music and let's get back into it, yeah? Keep playing the game. So, a shop is available. The question is, are these things worth getting? Whenever you gain strength, gain an equal amount of temporary HP. Well, temp HP is super good. I don't know how much strength I'm getting. I guess I'm getting strength every time I go into defensive stance. So maybe that's good? Definitely want to start getting rid of cards, though. We've been sitting here with all of my starter cards for entirely too long. Feel like I've taken some extra defensive cards, so I can probably afford to get rid of some of the defense. You seen me play a few strength cards? Have I played a few strength cards? Oh, I do have some rubies, and I do have the ore block. Okay, it's probably worth taking. Let's just get it then. Make sure I don't accidentally buy myself out of it, because that's pretty valuable stuff, honestly. And that is some really good incentive to try and put rubies into my my bauble burst. And put this amethyst into the planning or something. I have these onyxes that I don't know what to do with because I don't have anything to put them like into on top of. Oh, an extra sock into the twin slam would have been amazing for this. Okay, we should get rid of something. And I think it's going to be one of the defends, because I'm low on ways to deal damage right now. I guess I'm gearing up towards, like, strength multi-beam stuff is really what I want to be doing with this deck. And I have ways to put defense cards into stasis, so I have them when I need them. Which I'm arguing both sides. I'm arguing both ways. Also charge up. Yeah, you're right. You're right. There's a lot of ways to get strength. Wow. Didn't think about it. I think I can afford to get rid of a defend. Maybe we'll just go even. So the next time I can get rid of something, we'll get rid of a strike. That seems like a reasonable way to do this as well. I will not getting a roll attack. I'm not buying a tourmaline. I'm not buying on Steam. Am I buying a tourmaline, actually, now that I think about it? I could put that into my piercing hide and be extra thorny. When do I get this fire? Could go fire next instead of this elite. I think of this is my route, though, down this way and then grab this elite. We're out of wings, so I don't have a lot of choices now. So kind of take the path in front of me. And this middle section is definitely denser with good rewards. The question is this fire versus this elite. It might be the fire, I think. Kind of thinking I need the extra fires because of this class. Alright, in that case, I can afford to just pick up the tourmaline and put it in the thing. We'll call that good. Spent all my money. Number of cards to replace. How much damage am I taking here? Not more than like 20, 25. This is actually a pretty good starting hand. Defend and an onyx. And we'll stick something else in stasis and it kind of doesn't matter what. How about the planning? Sure. Ah, they were all defending. What a great turn for them. I don't have the emergency, unfortunately. That would have been nice here. Oh, that's unfortunate in the extreme. Now I can't put anything else into stasis. This is... I feel like I have made some bad decisions here. That helps somewhat. And I only have the one defend, but it's free. So I can do whatever else I want first. Yeah, that's usually how that works. Charge up, yes. Beneficial. Do I just multi-beam? 55 damage? Yes, I just multi-beam. Cool. Construction form. Gain 2 buffer at the start of each turn. If you have buffer, gain a strength. Well, we do know how good strength is. That's expensive. But if I put it in stasis, it becomes easy to cast. Alright, you go... I'm actually thinking about getting the Tourmaline and then an Onyx into the Bauble Burst. So now we'll have permanent thorns when we play Bauble Burst. That's pretty cool. This can go in planning. And I kind of just don't want this in my deck. So we'll stick it in the Piercing Hide because it's better with the temporary thorns. Now at least one of those thorns is permanent. I need to take this Ruby Key at some point, so I guess we take it here. What's its upgrade? That's a good question. It's not ethereal. Okay, so a meaningless upgrade. Not exactly meaningless. Bottled Tornado. Do I want to bottle a power? I already have 2 powers that are innate. I think I don't want to bottle a power. Like, I'm pretty sure I don't want to bottle or block. Like, I already have 2 innate powers, so this is just too silly. Oh! No, this is good. I can bottle Construction Form and then Gambling Chip it away so that I can recover it later on. This is good, actually. This is good, actually. So if it doesn't look like a turn where I'm going to want to play it, I can just pitch it. And boy howdy, does this not look like a turn where I want to play it. Or I can leave it in hand with the Future Plans, and then Future Plans will put it in stasis instead. Man, you know what I should have bottled, now that I think about it, is the card that gives me extra stasis slots. Alright, you active. You active. I will, in fact, recover Construction Form. Draw me some cards. There it is. Great. And, get that into stasis and then play this anyway. Do any of these need to be cloned? Sure. Clone the Piercing Hide, so I'll have more defense next turn. Yeah, we just played all... Alright, so this turn he's definitely attacking. And it's either 45 damage or 3x10. Is my guess. And in either case, we are fully defended. So this is a good turn to kind of go ham. If we can, in fact, go ham. This is 10 damage per energy. This is also 10 damage per energy. This is 13 damage for 2 energy, which means all this sucks. So we just want a multi-beam. It's the best I could do here, I guess. And then get Bauble Burst at some point in the future. Fully blocked. Okay, so he's either doing a smaller attack this turn, which is, I think, 10x3, or he's doing the burn debuff. Well, I'm taking a lot of damage here, I guess, but we also got a lot of strength. Yep, there goes... Oh, surprisingly less damage than I expected, to be honest. And I'm just playing everything here. There's no real choices here. Just play all the cards. Put a Defend in stasis. I'm not going to put Curse of the Bell in stasis. Get out of here. And the temp health is doing work. What's in my discard pile? Nothing relevant. So I guess I just play Orbwalk? No. I put Orbwalk in stasis thusly. Oh, and now it's still based off the 0. So this is just 1 extra strength. Well, alright. I'm not playing everything, but I do think I want to play both Piercing Hides. We want Revenge Protocol up, which means 1 energy left over for Recover. And I will recover one of the Piercing Hides. They seem like they've been pretty valuable. Yeah, I'll put that into stasis for free. I will take free Bauble Burst into stasis. That sounds delightful. Okay, it's time to just play this card. Get my strength. I will twin... Oh, he's dead. Haha. Guess he's dead. Cool. Strawberry. Lucky. More emeralds? I don't think I want more emeralds. I do like recover, but I might have enough recovers. And I think I have enough incinerates also. I have no free gems at the moment. How many free slots do I have? 1 in priming shot. And that's it. Only 1 open slot. So I probably want to take something with a slot in it for next time I mine. And Incinerate plays fairly well with what I'm trying to do, so I guess I don't mind taking an Incinerate. What can I smith and how valuable is it? The Repulsor Smith is cheaper. That's pretty good. The Planning Smith is an extra socket. Oh, that's dope. The Emergency Smith is it's not exhausted. Oh, okay. Well, we'll just do that then. I guess I'm not mining. Rip. Not hunting down the merchant. I always want a relic. It's very difficult for me to imagine a situation where I don't want a relic. Relic's so good. These two are attacking, and this one is probably summoning. So this is like 12 damage, 18 damage, something like that. I need to do things that are not construction form. Maybe need to get some defense out here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get defense. Let's try that. Oh boy, it's a Curse of the Bell. My favorite. That should be enough defense for what's happening here. Nine. Yep. So she could be summoning again. She could be not. Wow. What? Whew. What a card. Unreal? And I have no defense. Fantastic. I could accelerate to try and avoid the extra damage here. That doesn't feel like a terrible idea. When drawn. I think I still would rather not put it into stasis. The big damage. Yep, I was worried about that. Boy, that repulsor is going to start being real important soon. I'm still putting construction form into stasis, because that is the way this works. $26, huh? I gotta play it because I don't want to burn these cards. 39 is enough block. Put the defense card into stasis. Because you never know when you're going to need it. I have definitely filled up everything here. This is a little awkward. Can I kill you? This is my only attack. This coming out next turn is nice. Yeah, if it doesn't get stasis, it doesn't burn itself. That's nice. Oh, I should have just played the orb walk. Oh well. This is a late Maw Bank. Not very exciting, but you know what? We take it anyway. I think... Not convinced I want suspension. I guess draw a card on it means it's free. So yeah, I probably do want suspension. I don't know if I want the ruby. That's not yet clear to me. I think I have two empty sockets? Looks like 2 empty sockets right now. How do I feel about putting a ruby in one of those empty sockets? Okay, but I think I'd rather have the suspension. I am filling up at this point. So mine or Smith is the question now. Want repulsor to be cheaper? Want to look at more cards? Want the socket in planning? I don't really want the socket in planning. Want charge up to be more expensive. Want clone to accelerate. None of these are super exciting. Like, they're good, but they're not super exciting. I guess the repulsor one is exciting, but maybe I mine. If I have another fire, I do have one more fire. I can afford to mine, I guess. What was it? A sapphire and a tourmaline. Not exciting. Well, I guess my fire isn't until after we fight the heroes again. So those gems are going to be my deck for a while. Irritating. I have the recover already, so this can just immediately get bumped. I'm going to need more block than I have. Ah, well, this is one way to deal with that problem. Should have hit this one. I need to get the Exploder out. Let us not forget, Exploder must die. This was a pretty terrible turn. This is gonna hurt. There goes the buffer. This is probably safe. Refracted Beam +1. 3 damage 5 times, can be upgraded any number of times. Oh, wow, what a card. Is this a card I want? Like, we kind of are doing the strength things, right? So it's pretty good. But I don't know how many more upgrades we're gonna get on this. Probably 0, if I had to guess. So maybe it's just Charge Core? Because Charge Core pretty good. Hello, Big Head. First turn is free. I'm not worried about first turn. So these cards are all fine. Future Plans doesn't really do anything. I do want to clone a laser turret, though. He's just debuffing me here. He's not attacking. He is attacking. Fortunately, I had enough defense. Maybe this is the turn he debuffs? How do I not remember how this works? Ugh. This is the debuff. These next few turns are weaker attacks. Let's put Orb Walk into stasis. Let's gain some temporary strength and put something into stasis, I guess. Which means my laser turret's not going into stasis, which is really unfortunate. This is a slightly bigger attack now. Not a lot bigger, but slightly bigger. We'll get the laser turret back. Oh, I could have done that the other order. I'm bad. I do want a repulsor. Then I guess I let the Flawed burn the defend, and that's fine. And now is when big damage starts happening, but fortunately I have some big buffers, so we're probably okay for a bit. To get a time capacitor going. I think I'd rather have these two things in stasis than the planning. So we'll put them both into stasis. And then plan, so the plan doesn't do anything except affect their strength. And then fully defend. Oh, and kill them. Great. The boot! I like it. Orb support. Put a random card from your draw pile into stasis. Not bad. Deals 2 additional damage for each gem in all of your socketed cards. I think that... Wait. Did the upgrade do actual nothing? Oh, it's already upgraded. I think this... Is this 14 taking into account the additional socketed damage? Probably not. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's not. So I'm also doing an extra 16 damage. This is 30 damage for 2. 30 for 2? Kind of vanilla. Decent, but kind of vanilla. Kind of boring. I already have enough loose gems to socket. I think I have more empty... I think I have more gems than I have sockets right now, actually. 2 sockets... No, I have enough sockets for all my gems. I like orb support. Take orb support. I think I might be oversubscribed on things that put things into stasis now. So if I have ways to get more stasis, that's probably a good idea. I don't remember why Maw Bank works. Get out of here, scatterbrained. I think Maw debuffs on the first turn, but I don't remember for sure. They might attack on the first turn for like 20 damage or something. Toss the future plans. I'm not too worried about that. Oh, I still get the Scatterbrain? Garbage. Yes, it is the debuff. Now they're attacking for like 1,000,000. That is, in fact, their deal. I don't think I have anything that puts anything into stasis. Oh, I have clone. I can clone my revenge. It's not even that good. I can clone Piercing Hide? Probably clone Piercing Hide here. Yep, play it all. Get out. I do want this in stasis more than I want the planning card in stasis, but then we can plan. Oh, plan for a suspension. Love it. And let's suspend something here. I want to play the Repulsor, so let's just play the Repulsor. Suspend. None of this is particularly exciting. Suspend Recover, so I can still curl up for the brace. I guess we just do that. Put Twin Slam up there because I want to play Twin Slam. Turns out 32 was enough. Fully blocked. It did not cost me my buffer. Oh, I think they attacked for 33 and one got taken off of the temp HP. Temp HP! Classy. The business, in fact. Put something into... I don't have my lasers. Where are my lasers? I didn't clone a laser this time, so I only have the one. Sad. 14 damage. 14 times 5. Still not enough to kill. I should probably get some defense here. We should recover some things here. That seems like a good idea. Recovering Emergency feels like a good idea? Is that playing too much into the thing? I think I just play the Orb Walk here. Recover. Recover. Recover the Temporal Shield, honestly. Yeah! There we go. Perfect. Laser Turret. This is my favorite. Laser Turret plus Emergency. So that you can Laser Turret again. Twin Slam good. Twin Slam extra good. Draw me cards. Let's program some things. You can put a planning in there, I guess. Get that next turn. Could, anything here I care about? Get Emergency back, honestly. Very exciting. This is a lot of defense. I'm happy with a lot of defense. None of this matters. Oh yeah, they're already dead. Even better. Working out okay. At the start of your turn, gain an Orb Slam. Huh. That's gonna be a decent amount of damage. This is gonna be like 20 damage every turn. Is this card good? I feel like this card is good. Let's chance it. What's your deal? Whenever you play a power card, defect gains a focus. Wow. Okay, I guess we're not playing power cards. I am still playing the time capacitor, though. There's no way to get around that. And the repulsor. You can have some focus, buddy. Congratulations. This turn's gonna hurt, though. Oh, I'm dead, aren't I? Yep. I should have looked at what they were doing. I always miss what they're doing with the things. I could have played powers, or not powers. I could have played potions and gained some health back. Ah, that was avoidable. That was avoidable. Distressing. Well, as expected, Runic Dome did in fact kill me. Maybe just my setup for that fight killed me, which is also believable. But yeah, this is where we're calling the stream anyway. It's late. It's almost to that time. So this is as good an ending point as any, I suppose. End on a downer note. Hey Molly Tov, how's it going? You came in just as I'm ending stream, but thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I just lost a Guardian run to a, you know, that defect. The one that always does like 40 damage on turn 2. Well, hi. Good to see you. But yeah, this is my usual stream end time anyway, about 6 p.m. PST. So not too surprising. But yeah, it's gonna be